All right, y'all. So pretty pumped for this video. I'm basically gonna try to stay at about, I'd say 100 feet will be the target altitude. And then I'm just gonna full bore that thing forward, gunning it. I think we'll average about 18 to 22 miles per hour with the DJI Mavic Mini 2. And honestly, it's a little beast of a drone. You got your 4K in there. You don't have any necessarily tracking modes, but you've got some of the active track functions like orbit, rocket, all that fun stuff. So anyway, looks like we're pulling in now. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, y'all, so here we are, just outside of Layton, Utah. And yeah, so we got the Mini 2. I repurposed a GoPro case, which honestly, they're trying to go with the sustainable packaging. So why not turn my GoPro package that I rarely use to actually protect the GoPro anymore because I have a bag for it. So yeah, this is what I kind of have in here. Obviously, I haven't really protected the props much, but it's been decent anyway. So it only takes up about half the case, and I have some Rode wireless mics, some micro SD card spares, and good to go. I just put the remote in the center console. But yeah, kind of got a nice little spot for a range test today. So let's get to it.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map. Takeoff. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
All right, y'all, we sped this up about 1,000%. Hopefully that saves you some time. And what I'll do is when we get to the max distance, I will go back to real time just so you can see exactly where that's at. Because it's sped up 1,000%, you're gonna see me move the camera around just a bit. Some of that is I just wanted to see what the ground looked like that far out, because I've never been out that far before here on this land. And you'll see some altitude changes, but just a reminder, one of those is to avoid an aircraft. That's actually on the way back. And the other altitude gain here towards the end is going to be due to low transmission. So there you have it, 17,668 feet. Reception was actually pretty great. Most of this turnaround is due to the fact that we were running low on battery, which
critically low battery.
Minor crash landing here, about, I'd say 200, 300 meters out from the Jeep. So she almost made it home. My fault. But either way, if you want to save yourself some time for the rest of this video, 3.35 mile range, given the weather conditions that I was flying in. And you can see myself on the map there, zigzagging, had to jump 2 barbed wire fences. All right, so we found the Mini 2 right over here in the brush, actually right next to an old road, which is kind of funny. But anyway, great condition, not even like a scuff on it. So she went down gently, and I think, one second, let me get this situated. Hopefully you noticed at the end, I was at least trying to fly real low. If I was changing altitude throughout the little flight there, mainly I was trying to make sure that whenever reception started getting low, I bumped up just enough. I was trying to save battery on, gaining altitude. I didn't want to have any unnecessary motor movement, but of course, if that reception gets low, I'm going to need to pop up a few feet. Got all the way up to 250 towards the end, because that did help the reception out a bit. And then, probably 2 minutes, right? I'd say we'll watch back on the video before I had to actually stop filming to go find the drone. I said there was a aircraft, and I could see an orange rescue helicopter. We got a few state parks over here, so hopefully everyone's all right. But so I lowered that drone all the way down to 8 feet, and then oh shit, that bird scared the hell out of me. I'm sure I scared the hell out of him too, though. So anyway, yeah, so got that down to 8 feet to try to avoid that aircraft. And then shortly thereafter ran out of battery. Now I'd say, let's look right here. You'll get a good view of this Jeep before you see me ridiculously have to climb under this barbed wire fence. The Jeep's up there on the hill. So I'd say we had about 300 meters till this thing made it home. So whatever we determined that max range was, take that many meters off, and that's probably a little bit more comfortable of a range. Let's see where I can cross low point in the barbed wire. Or I'm sorry, I need a high point on the low point of the barbed wire. You know, you could technically climb it, but I'm trying to be respectful of this guy's fence. I put a lot of work into maintaining these, obviously, on larger properties. Didn't mean to go on his property, but if the drone had made it a football field longer, it would have made it over this damn fence. All right. Let's climb under some barbed wire fencing. Oh, all right. That brings me back to my Army days. I look ridiculous, huh? Except in those days, I wasn't really worried about how my hair looked after I crawled under some barbed wire. Getting the lav mic plugged back in. All right, so there you have it. We are done with the range test. Let me get back to editing, and I'll send the results up on this last screen here. I'll get it posted. See y'all. All right, so after looking at this beast right here, we ended up at around 3.5 miles range, or no, 3.35 miles range. You know, I started with a 96% charged battery, even though I charged it whole. So we know that whole deal there with DJI or any lithium battery for that matter. It was also 40 degrees out and pretty damn windy out that way. Not where I took off necessarily, but we were heading out way towards that mountain. I could tell with the drone, you'd see me like redirect a few times, and that wasn't me just trying to needlessly waste battery. But anyway, so you can notice that right there, drained the battery a little bit. I did some pans, right? So, you know, normal flying, I probably did a lot less normal flying than you would do on a normal flight, but obviously trying to maximize battery. 17,668 feet, I believe was the final number, 3.35 miles. Not bad for a drone that I got used, open box, $224, that's after tax, on Amazon Warehouse. So you can get wherever you want. I'm just saying, people on Facebook Marketplace are selling these things still, you know, above 300. Why not save yourself 80 bucks, get an open box like new one? Yeah, the packaging isn't beautiful, but damn, 224 bucks for that, take it.